Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 money and career reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get into your reading and see what we've got coming in here for you for July. Don't forget your general readings for July are already posted if you are not necessarily so concerned with your money and your career. Also, if you do enjoy my readings, please take a moment there and hit the like button on this video. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell as well. That way you always know whenever I put up a new reading. So we have Add Some coming in here, very powerful energy. We've got Views of the Ego, and we also do have the King of Scrolls there as well. Add Some is a very powerful, very spiritual energy, okay? It shows that you are surrounded by angels, spirits, and guides to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. The word Add Some is a very powerful word, and it can actually have a number of multiple meanings. However, as far as your career and your money goes, we're going to go with that. This declares your arrival at your goals, at your dreams, and your wishes coming true. Okay, so say, quietly contemplate, close your eyes, sit in some energy, and say, Add some, I arrive. And then envision yourself of achieving your goals, your dreams, your wishes. What does that look for you? What does that look like for you? It'll look a little bit different for everybody. But by saying that, it really does affirm that you are very much on your way for accomplishing what you set out to accomplish. All right, we've got the Four of Roses coming out here, Views of the Ego. Okay, so you see this card here, there's four of the same dude, but one of them is in the mirror. Okay, so this is for one to really, spirit kind of bringing to your attention that you may find yourself in a situation where perhaps you aren't being authentic. Now, it could be just a situation where maybe, sometimes we find ourselves in those situations where we have to pretend to be something that we're not, okay, or we're in a situation, in an environment where we can't let our own light shine. Okay, so you may find yourself in that kind of situation, and if that's the case, perhaps you are wishing and hoping for something a little bit better. Okay, remember to focus on your goals and your wishes, to live in that energy, and that way there's a more likelihood that you can change your current situation. But Views of the Ego also show that there may be a little bit of a snake in the midst somewhere for you. Okay, this could be this person does not have your best interests at heart. They have theirs. Okay, they may look down upon you, look down their nose at you with an air of superiority. They may have some sort of complex about them. Maybe they have a sense of entitlement. Whatever it is, it probably drives you nuts. Okay, and so this person here, this is somebody who you would do best to avoid or be very cautious about. Okay, it could be some snake in the grass in your workplace. Maybe someone has an opportunity to steal your ideas. Okay, we've got a King of Scrolls. You might have some brilliant ideas, okay, but you may want to keep those things to yourself and only present those to the people that matter, okay, and not chat around the water cooler and, divulge this information. Okay, because this person would likely steal your thunder. Okay, a little bit of corporate espionage, maybe. Okay, this is also a little bit of a heads up that if you do have any kind of an investment opportunity or anything like that, or if you're looking to make a big purchase, okay, to be very cautious. All right, that Views of the Ego, that person in the mirror can be like that snake oil salesman, okay, someone who promises the moon and delivers a rock, okay, someone who, is maybe really slick at giving you a sales pitch, okay, but they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They're trying to make everything all shiny and sparkly just to hide something underneath. So they may employ some diversion tactics somewhere there as well. So just something to be a little bit cautious of. That may not apply to you all, obviously, okay, but just be a little bit careful. Okay, just make sure you know who you're dealing with and make sure you do all of your research. Okay, because the King of Scrolls really does show you taking the lead to learn some things, okay, or to do some research. All right, do your homework, get your ducks in a row. The King of Scrolls is also a great planner, the architect of your life here. So what are you trying to build? What are you trying to put together? What plans are you looking to put in place and follow through on? Because the kings do take the lead and they do follow through on whatever it is that they want to do. So this could certainly be you gathering information, getting all of your ducks in a row, putting together a plan and executing that plan. Okay, you may have to have a team of people. Views of the ego, right? You got 4 people in that card. Okay, so maybe you do have a team of people that you are leading through a project or an endeavor. Okay, you're maybe the brains of the operation. Okay, or you're the one putting all of the plans in place, delegating the workload. Okay, and just you may just have somebody that's not quite a team player. Okay, just so you're aware. So you might need to kind of knuckle through that one a little bit, okay? Or again, just keep your wits about you, okay? Just make sure that you dot all your I's, cross all your T's, and you document everything as well, okay? So, but you could also just be taking the lead in your life here as well. This is an energy of success and accomplishment, okay? So I think you're getting some things done, okay? If you're looking to make change, this is a great energy to be in, because this is that mindset of I can do it, I'm going to accomplish it, and it's an energy with confidence in there as well. If you are looking to make a change, probably wouldn't tell anyone about it in the workplace. Okay, maybe even a family member may not have your best interests at heart there either. Perhaps if you've got some big lofty goals and plans, you really believe this adds some energy that you can get things done, but you've got someone here telling you you can't. So, maybe you just want to be a little secretive so that you don't need to listen to what someone else has to say, because you don't actually probably need their input. Okay, so just a little bit of awareness there. All right, but the King of Scrolls, you could really be putting a plan together and getting some things done, acquiring new skills and knowledge, okay, or even using your existing skills and getting some things done. Again, if you're looking for some change, this is very positive energy for promotions and raises. Okay, with this King of Scrolls, but this could be a person that plays a key role in your world in the month ahead as well. Maybe they've got some financial advice for you, some business advice. Okay, maybe this is somebody that you can partner up with. All right, someone who has a lot of skill and a lot of knowledge. Okay, and this person in the upright there is not the same person as this one, most likely. Okay, but this person is in the upright, very positive influence, and can really be a great support. Okay, or someone who you can actually really forge a wonderful partnership with. All right, we've got the 9 of Wands coming in there, the 2 of Wands, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Swords, clarity for sure. The King of Swords, oh yeah, very nice. And the Page of Swords. Look at all this thinking energy coming in here. The bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. We have just about the whole sword family coming out here for you. Okay, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords. So I think you are in this King of Scrolls energy. I think you really are acquiring some information. You're getting clarity, your gift of communication. Your communication is progressing. It's moving forward. Very positive. I think you're getting very clear on what it is that you want. Okay, because we do have an Ace of Swords. So this is new ideas, new information. Okay, a new way of communicating. Okay, it's cutting out all the fluff and the flutter, and it's really taking something that is the seed, that has a seed of potential, and running with it. Okay, but we'll start with the 9 of Wands here. All right, you may have, the 9 of Wands, 9s are about completion. Okay, so you may have to put in a lot of effort into completing a journey. You're getting things done, you're not giving up. Okay, but you are exhausted and you are tired. Okay, so this could be your current environment that is just draining for you. Okay, especially if you're dealing with this 4 of the Roses energy. Okay, especially if you're dealing with people around you that you can't trust, or it's not a healthy environment, or you always have to be looking behind you. Okay, to see what am I being stabbed in the back with now. Okay, so that 9 of Wands is, it's a fairly heavy energy. Okay, it is one of completion. Okay, so it could just be that you are close to the finish line. Okay, to achieving something, right? And again, that adds some energy. Remember, that has direct directly related to your goals, your dreams, your wishes. Okay. And it's been a long, hard journey to get to where you want to go, but you are about to arrive. Okay. Maybe you just need a little bit of clarity, or perhaps this Ace of Swords is a door that's opening for you. The Ace of Swords is an energy of victory and success. It's also one of clarity. It's a burst of new information, new ideas, okay, new thought processes, new ways of looking at the world, you name it. Okay, all of this is is this ultimate clarity. You may be getting an epiphany moment. You might be finding the truth of a situation, okay, discovering some sort of truth. Okay, there's also some honesty here, but we can get some peace of mind that comes in here with this Ace of Swords. Okay, especially, after this Nine of Wands, this very heavy energy. Okay, and here's this beautiful light as a feather energy coming in with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so perhaps you are getting some sort of signs or some clarity that you're on the right path, that you're on the right journey, or maybe you're looking to start something new and you know exactly what you want. You can see it in your mind's eye. Okay, so that Ace of Swords is a wonderful energy. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got a great idea. Okay, and now how do we put things together? Where do we go from here? The Two of Wands shows that you've got some sort of idea of where you want to go or what you want to do, and it's really just a matter of putting a plan together, putting a plan in place. Okay, how do I remove my obstacles in front of me? Okay, this one we've got a buck right in between those two wands. It's like, how do I move forward if there's something in my way? Okay, let me figure that out. All right, so there's maybe something here you're just trying to figure out the finer details of. You're trying to put a plan together so that you can move forward on your journey. So this could be expanding your mind, but maybe you are looking to change your environment, or perhaps you're faced with an obstacle, a person perhaps that causes you a little bit of a block. It's like maybe they're blocking your path forward and you need to look at them a little bit differently, or maybe you need to think about your next steps a little bit more carefully. We do have the King of Swords here for you as well. So I think if there's any doubt or confusion, okay, or if there's any kind of underhanded dealings, all right, the King of Swords is the energy where you see through that. Okay, you see the truth clearly. You're speaking your truth. You're honest. Okay, your powers of researching information is absolutely incredible. Okay, we've got that Knight of Swords. I just can't hold him over here. Okay, so we've got the King, the Page, and the Knight. So you're certainly, communication is very important for you in the month ahead. Okay, being honest with yourself, being truthful, being connected with your mind, but I think also being open to new ways of doing things or new forms of communication. It's like a little bit of an energy of exploring your boundaries, maybe even, okay, or figuring out what your boundaries are. You might actually be putting some in place, honestly, okay, especially this Nine of Wands. There might be someone around you that's just draining, like there's no tomorrow. You have a conversation, you put up some boundaries, they might not like it, okay, but who cares? It's good for you. Okay, so sometimes we just need to do that, all right? But you do certainly have a lot of communication here, a lot of logic may actually rule your month ahead. Okay, logic, clarity, getting a peace of mind, knowing exactly what you want and taking action and taking the steps to get it. Okay, whether this is something minor for you or whether it's something big. Okay, if you're going out on any interviews or anything in the month ahead, man, oh man, this is great energy. Okay, I think some of you are getting some really good news coming in here. So I think if you do have this new opportunity, this Ace of Swords, someone calls you out of the blue, something that you've been waiting for, okay, with that add some energy. Okay, you might get a phone call out of the blue. Here you are. You're not sure where this is going to take you, okay, but this King of Swords energy, man, oh man, you are hitting that out of the park. Okay, I think if you do need to go for an interview, research the company that you're interviewing with. Okay, make sure you have all the information that you need before going into that interview, and then, you'll rise above the competition there, because man, oh man, that King of Swords energy, that's exactly the energy that we need when we're going into an interview, is standing tall and strong, being confident in your delivery, saying just enough but not too much, being very clear with your responses, your answers, asking the right questions as well. Remember, an interview is a two-way street. Okay, they are interviewing you just as much as you're interviewing them. All right, so keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. Do a little bit of homework with the company beforehand so you don't look stupid. Okay, it's nice to know what you're getting into. Companies like that, okay? When you know a little bit about their background or what their company is all about, they like that when you've shown some initiative and have done a little bit of research. So just saying. All right, but a great communication that is coming in here, and I think this will help you figure out some issues, clarify some issues, okay, and maybe even move forward in a much more positive way. We've got the Four of Pentacles here as well with the King of Scrolls. So perhaps there's something here where you're taking a conservative approach at something, okay, or maybe you need to think outside the box, right? This guy's holding those Four Pentacles in a box, but it looks like one of them is about to escape. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is known as the miser of the tarot. And remember a little earlier, I said there with that King of Scrolls and the views of the ego that there may be something that you need to play your cards close to your chest, especially if you've got some plans, if you've got some goals, maybe you're looking to make some change, okay, or maybe you've just got a big project and you might not want to give everyone all of the details all at once. You might need to be a little cautious. And that Four of Pentacles is very supportive of doing that. Okay, know when to hold them, right? Know when to hold your cards close to your chest, and know when to toss them out on the table. Okay, just a little bit of discernment may be required there. Okay, but there may be something here where either taking a conservative approach may benefit you, but you also may need to get outside of your comfort zone a little bit, okay, and try something a little bit differently. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles, we do hold on to the old ways of doing things a little bit too tightly sometimes. Okay, so you may need to expand your horizon. It can go either way with that Four of Pentacles, but the fours really do represent stability and security. Okay, and sometimes we need to be a little conservative, save our pennies, save our energy, hold on to our core values, but other times we do need to make a wise investment. We do need to dip into our savings a little bit. We need to share some information a little bit. Okay, so a little bit of discernment and you will know which one that is for you. Because the Four of Pentacles really is we're at a good place, but we know there's more to be had. Okay, it's like, look, I've invested this much into something here. I have this much skills and knowledge, but there's more out there for me. So it's like a little bit of a hunger for more, kind of like that Knight of Swords energy, always hungry for the next adventure. But we've got the Page of Swords here also. So I think some of you really do have something new on the horizon for you, okay, or you're figuring out how to make improvements there. The Page of Swords quite often does bring in some good news, something to get excited about, okay, but this can also be your energy, your willingness to try something new, to have a different way of thinking, embrace something fresh and something exciting. So, whether you are just making improvements and changes where you are now, whether you're leading a group of people, or whether you are leveling up or whatever that happens to be, I think here that you've got something exciting. Okay, something that is just fresh and exciting, and it's just something where you're like, you can see your future just about. Okay, so you may have some lofty expectations, but these may actually come to fruition. All right, so loving this energy. I mean, sure, we do start out with that Nine of Wands. Okay, we got some little funny business going on there with the views of the ego, but I think everything else, you're very much on track. So your communication, your thought processes, your logic, intellect, and your sense of reasoning may certainly serve you incredibly well in the month ahead here. Okay, remember that Knight of Swords, though, don't forget to take action. The knights are the action, they're the doers. Okay, the kings are the leaders, the knights are the doers. So I think you're a little bit of a mover and a shaker in the month ahead here. Okay, so don't remember, all of the best laid plans mean nothing if you're not willing to move forward with them. Okay, so make your plans and then put them into motion. So let's get a couple last cards out here for you. You might be dealing with someone who is an air sign as well, by the way. You might actually have heavy air sign placement in your chart. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You may also be dealing with somebody that is an air sign or has a heavy placement there, just with all this air energy that's coming in. We have number 87, synchronicity. You gotta love that. Watch for signs, symbols, and synchronicities in your month ahead. The signs will show you the way. And as I'm touching this card, I'm scanning to see what I may have missed. All right, so we do have a 4 that's coming out. So we got 2 4s actually. and we've got the Four of Pentacles, and we got the Four of Roses. So number 44 may be very important for you, but also number 222. We got the Two of Wands, and then add some as number 22. Okay, and Master Builder number 22 reminds you that you have all of the wisdom, skills, and knowledge within you to make the right choice, to make your dreams come true. So to build the life that you want. Okay, and 3 2s there, even more of a positive message for you. Balance, alignment. We're not really quite in balance here because we do have a lot of cerebral energy here. Okay, we're not leading with our emotions this month here, Pisces. That might be a blessing for you. Okay, it's like you might actually find yourself being a little bit detached from your emotions to a certain degree, okay, because this just might not be the time for it to get wishy-washy or to get them overly emotional. You need that clarity, that sense of focus, and you're getting that. But watch out for signs, symbols, and synchronicities. You may see 8s and 7s. You may see 4s and 2s, okay, maybe even 1s as well with that Ace of Swords, okay, your ace in the hole that's right there. So watch out for those signs and synchronicities, because things are coming into alignment for you and things are starting to progress for you, whatever that looks like in your world. We also have surrender, number 91, okay? And so there may be something that you need to release, okay? Or you just need to embrace the water off a duck's back approach to things, okay? And not let anything affect you, all right? So I think this may actually be where the lack of emotions is coming in here for you for the month, okay? Surrender. You might be detached from your emotions a little bit because whatever situation that you're dealing with does not require an emotional response to it. Okay, and we do get in those energies. You might also be protecting your energy as well. The 9 of Wands, there may be something there where you do need to protect your energy a little bit, or you do need to just let something go. Let something go with the flow. Okay, but if you see here, we've got a 9 and a 1, surrender, 9 and a 1, and we've got a 9 and a 1. Right here, 91 and 91. So that may actually hold some importance for you there as well. So like we said, the 9s or the 1s there. Okay, but actually here, if we look for signs, symbols, and synchronicities, okay, universe works in funny ways. We have a 7, an 8, a 9, and then we are at the 1, and we've got the 9 and 1 here. So certainly seeing something through to completion, to start something new, or to make improvements, or to do something a little bit differently. But yes, there may be something here that you need to either just go with the flow, okay, or there may be something here that you need to let go of, okay? Maybe let go of expectations, especially if you're dealing with a person, because people don't necessarily change. People can change, okay, but sometimes they just pay you lip service, especially if it's in your workplace, right? It's not your job to fix people. It's not your job to change people. So you may need to kind of let something go, or just know that this is what this person is all about, and I'm just not going to let it affect me. Or you are done with that situation and you're ready for something new. Okay, so there's something there that you need to let go of, something you need to surrender so that you can move forward. I'll leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If so, please hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell there, and that way you'll always get the notifications whenever I do post something new. So I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. Don't forget to look up those repeating numbers for yourself. They'll hold a little bit more significance. Look for the spiritual meaning of those numbers, and there will be some additional messages for you. So have a great month. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.